little bit of a head scratcher for me for Cruelty. I mean, for M80, you got to feel good here. You're confident on this map. For Cruelty, we haven't seen bank out of them, but what we've seen from
backing M80 in this matchup here on bank. It's a very loyal 15%, I'm gonna be straight. Maybe.
I think the SSG game was like 91-9. I know there was one 91 game today, and I'm pretty sure it was the SSG game. Burn it, or if they can't, can they get players in the right position? So far, excellent job. Almost all the toxic canisters have been thrown, and the C4 wasted. Hot and Cold's got one in pocket, and they might have just found the gap as it's put on the floor, but Tumbo tries to finish, and he does make it through. It's still a 3v5, but immediately 2 kills swing their way. I know we were kind of dumping on Cruelty at the start, but I'm actually pretty impressed with this attack, not going to lie to you. Diffuser's gone for the retake. He's got 2 players to deal with. One around Elevate who's got the kill. Nice trade, but again, Fatal finding the player upstairs. I would actually feel so silly for dumping on Cruelty. What? With the 5v4, at least the coordination has, I was about to say, a bit of a buffer. Love that play right off the back of the Dokeby call. Hot and Cold perfectly distracted by the players up above. 5v2? 3 kills for Cruelty? Sure, maybe Pyrox getting a little bit over-aggressive there.
They haven't really found that trigger, that moment, and that reason to move as of yet. Diffuser and Gunner, they are going to be split up right now. Diffuser's actually rotated down below, mindful of the clock and thinking that a plan is going to be going.
That barbed wire sound cue. I mean, nobody's in this position, though. Why would they know? Oh, no, the Warden sprinting! There's just nobody biased on that.
Gained very quickly. A call now goes out from Pyrox. There will be someone inside of Tellers. Immediately traded out there. Diffuser finds one, but Matumbu there for the trade. And with that early man,
tried to push in down that bottom floor, and Gunner's not been droned, which 5 drones remaining. Cruelty very well could. That's the position, but down goes Ivan. Immediately spots Hot and Cold in the corner. I mean, he's not even aware. Hot and Cold is looking at the floor. Kino down 2. Now that player in the pivot position I mentioned, Gunner's the last alive. He's been spotted by the Blackbeard and finished off. The unthinkable has occurred.
I'm not sure that there's one thing that M80 can choose to remove here to make things a lot easier for them.
Head to M80's credit, they were 2.
There's only so many times that you're going to be able to walk in and just make it happen like that. And eventually, M80 have got a handle on this, and they've been able to pick up the opening pick. What a shot from Gaveni as he drops down the hatch as well. This round's going from bad to worse. Diffuser cold. I don't fancy Cruelty's odds right now.
No. Get one. Skimsy the bearing 9. 4-0 so far. We'll find Gavini. There's still one on the middle floor. Playing around Archives right now. If Skimsy wins this 1v1, 3v2 is a much different position, but tucked around the corner. It's Hot and Cold. He's been here the whole time, and Skimsy doesn't check it. Just unlucky right there. Not looking, operating off no intel.
Going to buy him a little bit more time. Track Sting is going to go out along with a Lion phone call, so usually a good indication that something's about to happen.
Very good indication indeed. 4v3 established, and one of the key players inside of the site. Diffuser tucked inside that corner. Check it. Surely before the Blackbeard sends it across, they have an idea that maybe an SAS operator with mute jammers they've already run into will be sitting right here. There's the flash. That's what we needed to see. 1-2 punch follow-up. Good trade by Gavini, but even better structure from Cruelty. The redundancies know no end, and there's 0 way back in for M80. Unless... No, not even that!
Down 5 versus 5.
And Ollie, not only is the C4 got caught down, it got frozen by the Zoto canisters. He couldn't detonate it because it landed in the Tubarão. They're still down. It's still an advantage with M80. But there's blunders, there's misplays, but there's still Cruelty doing these excellent attacks that are catching M80 off guard. What's that angle from Fatal? Who holds that? Am I watching NJR? What is this mailbox I'm seeing at top square? 2v2. 2v1! Diffuser can go for this 1v1, but it's possible? Get a job. Like, dude. What? Who is holding that? Like...
This is going to cause a little bit of a nuisance, fortunately for Fatal. He's going to be able to see through that and continue to hold his angle. But what's this, Hot and Cold? He's threatening to go on in. Surely he can't go in at this kind of a man count again.
I mean... We've seen Cruelty do something similar. The Cruelty are fallen, dropping like flies at the moment. Hot and Cold just creeps in, screen goes up. This defuse plant should go down. Nobody really in a position to C4. Fatal a bit more preoccupied with contesting the player on Janitor instead of actually denying the plant. But 2 line up. Ooh, that came really close. High and low setup from M80 to secure it. Could try to go for the defuse. I don't think you can long arm that around the bomb chassis, and Gunnar on that long angle as well. Nade will go out, but Tumba will have to fall off, but he wins that fight. Hello? Skimzy gets the kill. Next shot, only 1 player on rappel. They've got to land this kill. They've got to take him down. Guys! 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 Hot and cold at half HP. Kiba to split up the shield. Ooh! That's a nice shot from Gavini. I like that play by the Kiba. You know, split up the Monty, break up the pace from him and the Damos. Oh, trying to get aggressive, but Ivan gets away with it. Good trade by Gunnar. Holding that position, that main lobby position. He tried to hold in the post plant, but now in the early round.
Think about it.
we got
Surely they know where Gunnar's coming from. Oh my god, they're going to stun him and then they're going to swing. Skimzy going for it, but Fatal finds the kill.
What?
Look at how Cruelty all reacts for that. Everyone focusing on that one thing. Diffuser, though, he's going to come in and pick up 2 of his own. That surely seals the round and keeps M80 in this thing.
It has to. I mean, there's no way. He's got 5 Bs. Everybody's blind, though. Literally everybody in the lobby just lost their eyesight there. But now in the post, the Monty can block the door. Yeah, but Tumbo on the long angle, he can at least see what's going on, but not much else he can do. Tags him up a little bit. Sees one around the corner. Oh, it's just not happening. I feel bad. It's like, what do you do here? There's another guy downstairs, and I don't know if they've spotted him. Nade will go out, anticipating the Fenrir might push up, so Ivan contesting this Black Root Beard will be difficult. Impact goes out, will knock away the shield, sees the other player drop behind stock, but it doesn't pan out. Fatal's able to get the first, but Diffuser, 2 rounds in a row with this double, but it's still even. How good have Cruelty been at keeping this man count close, keeping it competitive? Pyrox still down below on Marble, could rotate up. No, it's Fatal instead to work around. Nice flank watch from Gunnar, keeping a lid on things as it's just 2 players in Cafeteria to try to bring this back. Both Diffuser low, Blackbeard 2, good for the trade. All on Pyrox. In the 1v2, no utility to try to make this easier. Hot and Cold will take the fight, tag him low, weary about the up-above angle. There's just too much. Back and forth, Pyrox flicking from ceiling to floor, flicking onto his head. He's just domed Hot and Cold, and now it's a 1v1. Those Gunners up top, has the Z-ping. He's got to win this, and he's got to win it now as Gunnar runs outside. Brilliant decision by the Twitch. Don't give it up, and now Pyrox has nothing to do. Split-second decision-making from Gunnar that saves a round that came way.
With retaking a little bit sooner, I think Gunnar's played it fantastically. He was in the right place at the right time.
We needed to get an unbelievable counter defuse. Here we go. Creeping on in, and they don't know. They don't drone him. As the ROUs go out, the Kiba protects. It's not Diffuser necessarily, but now he's got a little fortress to hold. Pyrox on a long angle cuts down Diffuser. And M80 struggling for solutions, struggling to piece the puzzle together. Pushing into Janitor. The Warden's not looking his way, but Fatal turns around, checks it in time. It's all done! 7-3, a result nobody, not a single person would have predicted.